Hi friends, Maga Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, this is a viewer requested reading. This reading was requested by Jennifer A. So thank you, Jennifer, for requesting this reading. And this reading is, what are your dreams trying to tell you? Or pretty much like an interpretation of your dreams. For those of you who don't know, I do in fact specialize in dream interpretation, more so picking signs and symbols out of dreams, which is why I talk a lot about my own dreams and my pick a card readings, or even during Sacred Sunday or live channel messages. Dreams are very important to our experience, and a lot of people oftentimes don't really pay too much attention to that aspect of our spiritual life. But for this reading, if you're someone who don't really remember their dreams, or you're having a hard time figuring out what your dreams are trying to tell you, then this reading is perfect for you. A quick disclaimer, I am feeling slightly under the weather. I could be developing a cold, so I'm going to be speaking with a deeper speaking voice. So if I sound different, then that's why. Talking like this actually is a lot more soothing on my throat than, speaking in my regular voice. I can't even get back to my regular voice right now. So this will be how I will be speaking for this reading. So sorry, guys. So for this reading, for pick a card selection, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry. For the pick a card selection, we will be picking runes. So, as you guys can see, there are, let me make sure it's even in frame, yes. As you guys can see, there are 4 runes in front of me. And I want you guys to pick, you guys know how to pick your piles. Do your thing, cuz allow your intuition to guide you. You can look at the art on the picture, on the cards. But do whatever you can to pick which rune speaks to you. So for pile 1, we have the Nauthiz. For pile 2, we have Berkana. For pile 3, we have Ansuz. For pile 4, we have Perthro. Take the time to pick the rune that speaks to you, that calls out to you, or however you take all the time you need to pick your pile. So with that out of the way, we will be getting into pile 1. If you are pile 1 and chose the Nauthiz rune, then this is for you. So let's see what your dreams are trying to tell you, pile 1. Make sure everything is in frame, and it is perfect. Let's move this slightly over to the right. Make sure everything can be seen. Perfect. So, just so you guys know, this is a Supreme Original, and that's trademark, a Supreme Original spread. This is a spread that I developed, that I used to interpret my own dreams whenever I was having too much trouble trying to figure out or interpret my dreams. I used this a lot when I was just starting out with dream interpretation. And I use tarot as a helping tool to help me figure out a lot of my dreams. So, as per usual in my spreads, each one of the cards represents an answer to a question. And the oracles are just around for extra context. The oracle and runes are just around for extra context and help. Already, just from looking at the oracles and runes, I can already kind of see where this reading is heading. This, especially even with the star card, like ending the spread, And what can you do? What can support you in embodying the lesson of this dream? Your dreams lately have been really powerful and been giving you really clear and powerful messages of continuing on despite conflict, despite upheaval, despite change, despite everything that's going on. Your dreams are really calling you to maintain faith in not only a higher power, but faith in yourself and your abilities. I keep hearing like you are very special, Power One. You are a special person and you deserve. You deserve. There's an aspect of you that could be very creative as well, because we do have the perseverance ruling the sacral chakra and sexual energy, which is the sixth sacral and root chakra as well. Sexual energy speaks of turning whatever comes up in your sacral chakra and manifesting it through your root, taking your creativity and expressing it into the world, whether it's through, or not just your creativity, even your sexuality, because this is sexual energy. It's taking that sacral chakra energy and expressing it. And with the perseverance card also coming out with it as well, if you've really been like struggling with something in your life, with either just trying to find a reason to stay alive, or with just trying to get like a creative project or some of your ideas off the ground, or just trying to manifest some of your more creative ideas, the clear message here is to really believe in yourself and to do. The Nauthiz rune is actually a malefic rune. It's a clean curse. It kind of like really affects people and make them suffer the consequences of their own decisions and their own actions. Nauthiz is all about that inner fire, that burning that's inside of you, a need that you have, a need that's becoming an all-consuming fire. There's something here, Power One, about whatever it is that you're dreaming about, somewhat being a necessity, something that must be done, something that needs to be done. And the fact that 4 out of 6 of your cards in this spread are major arcana kind of further substantiates that. But let's get into your spread, Power One. So the first card is, what is the energy around the dream? And the energy around your dream is the 5 of Swords, which lets me know that there's conflict, there's battle, there's upheaval, there's a difference in opinion, difference in opinion between you and spirit, or you and whoever this dream is about, whoever you've been dreaming about. But I feel like it's a contention between you and spirit. I feel like your spirit guides, Father, Source, has so much faith in you, but it's you who don't have the faith that you need in yourself. You're having a hard time persevering. Like even in a perseverance card, this is this woman's spirit guide, the great servant, and she's trying to encourage this woman to not give up on her career. But sadly, in the story of the card, the woman does give up, but she gives up just as she was about to make it big. Like, there's something here about just continuing to push on, continuing to create, or continue to brainstorm and try to bring whatever your idea is into reality. It might be really hard with the 5 of Swords energy representing the energy around the dream, but you really got to continue to persevere and try and have a little bit more faith in your abilities, Power One. The next card is, what was the dream about? The dream was about the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is about your stability, your wealth, your finances. There could be your dreams could be about you wanting to have a more rich life, and you could be dreaming about being rich, about having whatever it is that you want. If you don't remember your dreams, then take it how it resonates. But you could be dreaming a lot of like having like a lot of wealth, or just having like a sense of peace in your life. Because to me, the Pentacles also represents energy, and the King of Pentacles represents an energy of peace. Like, you're so secure and stable in yourself that only thing you can manifest and bring into this world is peace, abundance, and prosperity. And this is exactly what the dream was about. Becoming at peace with yourself, coming at peace with your situation, so that you can manifest the wealth and abundance that you really want. This right here is the interpretation. This is what the dream is what the dream is about. You manifesting your wealth, your abundance, and the peace that you want in your life. This thing that you honestly truly need, since you picked the Nauthiz room. The third card is, why did you have this dream? You had this dream, pile one, because there's a change that needs to occur in your life, a big change, especially with the death card. Now, this could be the fact that this needs to happen or that this is happening. But with Nauthiz here and the perseverance, I have a feeling that, this is about like a need. Like, you need to keep going. You need to keep pushing, because there's a big shift that's happening. Yeah, there's a big shift that's happening, and your dreams are trying to foretell that to you. Especially, and I keep being drawn to the perseverance card. How this woman gave up right before the curtain was about to rise, right before she was about to make it big, despite her spirit guides like helping her, and despite the sheer amount of time, effort, and investment she put into her talents. She gave up right at the very end, right when things was about to break for her. And I feel like you had this dream because something is about to happen. Because that shift, that change, that rebirth is about to happen in your life. And your spirit guides don't want you to give up just yet. I'm going to read the faith card as well. It says, we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily, while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time to deliver your message. Come on. Come on. What was I telling you this whole time with the perseverance card? And the faith is echoing that, pile one. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, whatever this sacral chakra energy, whatever it is that you're really creating and forming, it needs to happen. This is why your spirit guides are so adamant on pushing you on it, so adamant on telling you not to give up, because it's going to deliver a message that people need to hear, a message that you need to deliver, pile one, a message that you might need to deliver for not only other people, but also for yourself. There's a strong energy here of carrying on despite your trauma, despite the wounds of the past, despite your insecurities, but to keep going. And I'm sorry if things gets a little loud. I got like my window wide open because I just want the breeze to come in. So try to bear with me, please. Or maybe I'll just close it. Hold on. There we go. I forget how loud it gets around here during the weekends. All right, so the next card was, what was I supposed to learn from this dream? What were you supposed to learn from this dream was characterized by the High Priestess. What you're supposed to learn from this dream is how to listen to your intuition. How to know when your intuition is speaking to you, okay? When your spirit guides are near and what they're trying to say. This dream, I think, was meant to connect you to your spirit guides. What was you supposed to learn from this dream is to learn who your guides are and what they want. This High Priestess comes into communion with sacred and spiritual energies. And this is what I feel like this dream, you were supposed to learn from this dream, what it is that, or the dreams that you've been having lately. It's that your spirit guides want you to continue and to push on despite the traumas, the pains, the setbacks, the upheavals. They want you to keep going and keep pushing yourself forward, pile one. And that's exactly what you're supposed to learn from your dream. So the next question is, how can I embody the lesson from this dream? And in order to embody the lesson from this dream, you need to be more clear with the sun card. You need to be more clear, more happy, experience more joy in your life, pile one. I know it's hard to experience joy even though you're going through a lot of hardships. This was a lesson that I actually had to teach myself and to learn, so I can speak a little about it. But it's all about your mental policy and your mindset, pile one. You might need a change of mindset. or to really just come to recognize and realize that you've overcame so much in your life. Your traumas don't have to have any hold on you anymore. Your fears don't have to hold on to you anymore. You can really embody this King of Pentacles energy, this King of Pentacles Sun card energy, and just be at peace and experience joy and just allow yourself to create and flow abundantly. You're holding yourself up with fears, doubts, and worries, Power One. And that's going to slow your process, slow your manifestation, and keep you small. Remember that. And then finally, Power One, is what can support me in embodying the lesson? So what can support the Sun card energy is the Star. The Star card is all about faith. It is the card of faith, hope, and renewal. The card of faith, hope, and renewal. Believe in yourself, Power One. Believe in your power. Believe in your guides. Like whatever it is that you're creating is meant for you to create. You have this deep and driving need to do this. As long as you're not just money motivated, but if you have a desire, a passion for it, something that you can see yourself really doing and that you really want to do, have faith in that. Know that it's divinely guided, Power One. Have faith in your abilities, because this could be something that you've been working on for a while with the Perseverance card. Your break is coming. You're manifesting it with just continuing to put in the work and the intention. But don't give in to fear. Don't give in to doubt, Power One. So this is what your dreams have been trying to tell you, Power One. And if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or even just donate money if that's something that you want to do. Thank you so much for your time and effort, Power One, and be blessed. Bye. If you chose the Berkana rune, Power 2, then this reading is for you. Forewarning, I'm talking with a deeper voice right now because like my throat is like really agitated. I could be coming down with a cold, could be just sinus stuff or my seasonal allergies. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is it'll pass soon enough, so I'll be all right. But for now, since I am doing a lot of talking in these videos, I have to really keep my voice like this. So that way, you know, I don't put too much strain on it. So, Pile 2. What are your dreams trying to tell you? Now, Pile 2. This is a supreme original spread. I have to say that. This is a supreme original spread, meaning that this is a spread that I developed for myself. This is a spread that I used a lot when I was just starting out on dream interpretation, when I was still like a little bit new to it, or where I had dreams that was a little bit more difficult for me. I'd always pull this spread to get tarot to really help me out. The oracle cards are just extra energies, but the meat of the reading are the cards themselves, the tarot cards. But to start your reading, I'll read your oracles and runes and get a feeling for what it is. And the biggest thing that I got for you, Pile 2, especially, was the fact that there's a strong feminine energy over your reading, a strong protective force, strong feminine protective force that's coming through in your dreams or coming out in your dreams. Maybe you're dreaming of a woman. Maybe you've been dreaming of a woman watching over you. Maybe you've been dreaming of a woman protecting you. It could, in fact, be a mother or your mom. You could be seeing your mom a lot in your dreams, especially if she probably passed. But I don't know. You could be seeing a strong motherly figure or a strong feminine energy in your dreams. This is all about healing, sensitivity, nurturing, and protection. The Berkana rune is the, I think it's the Berk tree. the birch, that's what it is, the birch tree. But the Berkana rune also represents the feminine aspect of Earth, as Mother Gaia. There's an energy here of you being protected like a little baby, like a little seed, pile too. And that's the energy that's coming through in your dreams. Maybe you've been going through a lot of things. Maybe you've been going through a lot of internal struggles. And in your dreams, your spirit guides, or maybe your mother, if she's passed, and if she hasn't passed, maybe she visits you in your dreams. I don't know. But there's a strong feminine energy that visits you in your dreams, pal, too. Whether you remember it or not, or is watching over your dreams. And is sending you healing energy, love, and protection. And I've been guided to share that message. Right here we have facade and insecurity. Something about your dreams is highlighting what's not really real in your life. It could be a mask that you're wearing. It could be you pretending that you're happy, but you're not. But the facade card talks about healing your inner child, which is exactly what this is about. Which is funny that you have the Berkana rune, the card of the mother. As you can see, this mother is actually running after her child. There's something about your childhood, about your inner child that's bleeding out into these dreams. A wound from your childhood that you probably been dreaming a lot of. I don't think you've been having really good dreams, pal, too. And I'm really being drawn to say even just daydreams. I don't think you've been really having very pleasant dream experiences, pal, too. I don't think it's been very pleasant. But the fact of the matter is that you're being watched over by a strong feminine energy, and they're sending you healing energy through your dreams, and they're trying to get you to work through these things, which is exactly what the facade card is all about. Working through inner child issues or childhood issues that come to a clearer and more authentic sense of self, of pushing through these insecurities that's trying to affect your heart, that's affecting the person that you are today. There's a lot of healing taking place in your dreams, pal, too. It's very soft. And even though it might not be like the best kind of dreams, I think that these dreams are very necessary to help you process and to help you face things that you probably have forgotten about, help you face things that you probably been trying to repress or suppress. And your dreams are guiding you through that and sending you and giving you healing energy to process inner child wounds. So that's what I got from from your oracles. So let's see what's happening in your spread. So as per usual with my Supreme Original spreads, each card represents an answer to a question. So the first question I ask in this spread is, what is the energy around a dream? And it is justice. Again, this is about resolution. This is about things coming to light and things finally being resolved and your inner landscape, pal, too. There's a deep sense of healing that's happening in your dreams. And with the justice card being the energy around a dream, this is you coming into balance. This is your spirit guides trying to allow you to see what's fair, what's real, to really open your eyes to what's really happening so you can see the real of your life, the real of your inner landscape, pile one. This is very deep, pile one. Like you are really, your dreams, you're processing a lot in your dreams. You're going through a lot in your dreams. And this is all very necessary and also very healing. So the next question is, what was the dream about? And the dream is about the high priestess. And again, that energy, that feminine energy. Again, pile two, this dream is about your secrets, your innermost core, your subconscious mind, which is what's coming through with the high priestess. Even though that's more so moon card energy, I have a hard time differentiating between the moon and the high priestess energetically, honestly. But this is about like secrets that you have, things that you keep close to your chest, like this man here, that you don't let anyone in or don't let anyone try to help you or that you don't even talk about. Things that plagued you since you were a kid, issues that's left unresolved in your childhood or in your life. This is exactly what this dream is about and what this dream is bringing into light. things that you possibly don't even want other people to know, or that you don't want to tell or talk to other people about, which is why this feminine energy is stepping in to do this healing. So the question is, why did you have this dream? And you got the Four of Pentacles. And like I was saying, even with the High Priestess, you're keeping this stuff in, pal, too. You don't share this information with anyone. That's why you're having these dreams. You keep your energy to yourself. You keep this heart to yourself. You keep these problems to yourself. So your spirit guides are giving you this dream so you can process and work through it. Because if you're not going to process and work through it with other people, then you at least have to process and work through it with them. And either way, these inner child wounds are going to be faced. These insecurities are going to be faced, and they're going to be resolved. And this is exactly what what your dreams have been trying to tell you, and what your dreams are in fact been trying to do for you, pal, too. Resolve an inner child issue or resolve insecurities that you may be having in your life right now, so that you can be more authentic and more true to yourself. So the fourth card in the spread is, what was I supposed to learn from this dream? And what you're supposed to learn is the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful, pal, too. Your reading is very harmonious and it flows very well. What you're supposed to be learning from this dream is how to be content and happy with yourself. How to not let these insecurities, these childhood wounds affect your life anymore. About how to get justice. About justice for you. So that you can have a fair chance in life. To have a fair shot at happiness, contentment, fulfillment of your dreams coming true, so you can be proud of yourself again, pal, too. There's a deep healing here. And this is what you're supposed to learn from this dream. Is that you matter, that you're beautiful, that you are someone, that you're a star. I'm hearing that you're a star. This dream is really, you're meant to take away from these dreams that it's okay to be you, and all sides of you, whether dark or light, is valid, are worthy, and are loved by the divine feminine energy. Yes, are loved by the divine feminine energy, and even loved by Mother Gaia. Allow yourself to be healed, allow yourself to be protected, and allow yourself to go through this process in your dreams. Because it's clear that you're not going to speak this out to other people, so allow your spirit guides to heal you in your dreams. So, how can you embody the lesson from this dream? And it's the Seven of Cups. And I get the feeling like you were completely confused on what the hell you're even supposed to be learning in the first place. Pile 2. That's what I get from the Seven of Cups. Like, you don't even know what the hell you're supposed to be learning. It's a puzzle, it's a riddle, it's confusing to you. You don't know why you're having the dreams that you're having. Sometimes they hurt, sometimes they're nightmares, or sometimes they just make no sense to you at all. But the fact of the matter is, this is what your dreams have been trying to do for you, whether you know it or not. It's to heal a deep insecurity, a deep childhood wound, so that way you can be more authentic and more happy and proud of yourself. I'm hearing like you don't even have to recognize that this is what's happening, but one day you're just going to wake up and you might just end up feeling a little different. Or you might just wake up and have a really big realization about your life. But either way, pal, too, this High Priestess and the Seven of Cups coming out together, it just tells me, like, this is just a big old mystery and a big old secret to you. You don't know what the hell your dreams are trying to tell you. You don't know the lesson, and you don't know how to embody this lesson. But this card right here, the Judgment card, it answers the question, what can support you and embody your dreams and the lesson of your dream? And in order to learn to embody the lesson of the dream, what can support you in embodying the lesson of the dream is the Judgment card. The Judgment card, to me, is one of the cards of just like divine presence. Really lean into your spiritual guides, into your spirituality. Again, with even the High Priestess, the feminine energy, and not the Berkana, with the High Priestess and the feminine energy card coming out, your intuition is very powerful, pal, too. And this is part of the healing process that you need to undertake to raise your vibration. Because because you could have hit a wall in your vibrations, or maybe you're just starting out on your spiritual journey and you got to go through the whole inner child healing thing, which is a very deep, emotional, and transformative process. Is something that it was the very first thing that I had to work on in my spiritual walk, was healing my past wounds, traumas, and insecurities. So I understand, I empathize with you, Paul, too. But just know, with this judgment card here, that you're walking on your path. In order to really know, to support the lesson that you're meant to be learning, you need to be more comfortable with the path that you're on and that you're walking. And know that you're walking on the path of life that's divinely aligned with you. I'm also hearing have good judgment too. Don't really look at yourself unfavorable. Be fair, be honest with yourself, and speak good things of you and of yourself. Be a little bit more easier on yourself, Paul, too, and don't be so hard on yourself. Practice good judgment. So, Paul, too, if this reading resonated for you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or even donate money if that's something that you want to do. Any way you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. Bye. If you chose Ansuz or Pile 3, then this reading is for you. So, right off the bat, Pile 3, I just want to say that I'm sorry for my voice being a little different or a little weird. I could be coming down with a cold or something, or maybe it could just be seasonal allergies. I'm not sure, but my throat has really been bothering me lately. So, speaking like this is kind of like alleviating the pain. So this is just going to be what it's going to be. So that's how, I'm just giving you that warning, Pile 3. That's just how I'm going to talk through the entire reading. Okay. All right. Pile 3. For right off the bat, I do want to say that this is a supreme original spread. Again, this is a supreme original spread, which means that this is a spread that I developed myself. I used this spread back when I was just starting my dream interpretation journey. I got into dream interpretation before tarot, but before I got really skilled at it and I would struggle with certain dreams, I'd rely on this spread to really help me out and to make some things clear to me. So this is a tried and true spread for me, and it's one that I've used personally fairly often. The meat of the message is in the tarot cards, but I'm going to also read your oracle. I'm going to read your oracles and your runes. Excuse me, your oracle and your runes first. So, Pile 3. There's a sense here of moving on. There's a sense here of just moving on and realizing that your past is in your past and that you have a better future ahead of you. Absolutely. The energy of the Despondence card here tells me that your dreams were kind of highlighting the sadness that you went through in your life, or kind of highlighting certain things in your life that made you sad. Maybe certain situations, certain social situations were mirrored to you. Maybe your family situations could mirror to you in your dreams. But the fact of the matter is, with the integrating of the past, the present, and the future, and the fact that this is a 4 card, this is letting me know right now that your dreams are just telling you to not look at these things as traumatic or not look at these things as something that's bad anymore. Look at these things as experience, Pile 3. there's a certain amount of wisdom that's really embedded in your pile in particular. You guys could be very spiritual. You guys could be pretty spiritually inclined. But if you're not spiritually inclined or things of that nature, you could just be very wise and very mature as an individual. But integrating past, present, and future, this is letting you know that your dreams is urging you to look at your previous life experience. It's just that life experience. To not put a label of bad, good, traumatic, positive on all your experience, because that's just create baggage. Really just take the higher mind perspective here and just look at your whole entire life, your whole entire experience. That's just a one big learning lesson or just one big experience, and find the joy and the happiness in each one of those things. To not get stuck and rooted in sadness and despair because, oh, woe is me. I wasn't popular as a kid. Oh, woe is me. I don't have a lover in my life. Oh, woe is me. Like, really moving forth out of that energy of victimization, of keeping yourself back, and stepping into a more positive and a more positive energy. With Ansuz here, Ansuz to me usually relates to the divine, a decree, an order, or words from from higher source, to me from Father. But what I heard when I've channeled this Ansuz card in particular is be impeccable with your words. Watch how you speak to yourself and about yourself, Pile 3. You, like I said, you could be you could be a very spiritual pile. You could have a fair amount of spiritual power behind you, or you could just be very wise and mature. But either way, like I said, there's this sense of power in your reading, pile 3. The fact that what you say, the things that you say manifest, the things that you say happen. And especially when it relates to yourself and you put the intent of your feelings behind them, pile 3. You're a powerful spell worker and a powerful manifester, whether you know it or not. You need to be very careful with the words, the energy, and the intentions that you're putting out there. It might be a little unfair to ask this of you, pile 3, but you need to be more disciplined and more mature than most other people in life. Because you, pile 3, you have the power to really manifest your reality and to really propagate whatever it is that you want and say. A lot of people claim to have this power. A lot of people talk big on manifestation, but a lot of people's manifestation doesn't come from their words of affirmation. It comes from their belief. It comes from them just like putting in the energy and shifting their mind. But for you, pile 3, you're different in regards to that. It's your words that really say it, because you're the person that says what they mean. If you're saying something, then that means that you believe it. If you're saying something, then that means that you know that this is you, that this is what you really want. There's also this blessing around you as well, that your words are powerful. You speak. You have the logos, the word. You speak what it is that you want into existence. Be very mindful of that, pile 3, and make sure that you speak positive things, that you don't look at your life as from a victim mindset. Oh, woe is me. Oh, this happened. Oh, I'm so sad. Be very careful with how you speak about yourself, how you speak of your life, and what you speak into your life, pile 3. And I think this is what your dreams are trying to tell you. I think this is what your dream is trying to tell you, or it could just, in fact, just be a message for you. But looking at your spread, I think this is also showing up in your dreams as well. So let's get into your spread. What's the energy around your dreams? It's the King of Wands. And again, like I said, there's a sense of power coming from this spread, from this pile in particular, pile 3. You guys could have really, really strong spiritual energy, spiritual power behind you. And with the King of Wands being the energy of your dream, this is about you having more confidence, being more ambitious, being more purposeful with your will, your intentions, and even your words here with the Ansuz rune. The energy around the dreams is trying to get you to see who you really are. Your dreams are trying to show you who you are, pile 3, how powerful you are. And I'm hearing how royal and special you are. You are the King of Wands. Especially if you're a male that picked this pile, you're definitely the King of Wands, the King of Magicians, the King of Mages. I'm hearing like this is you. This is your energy, and you need to definitely be mindful of the energy that you put out there because it's very palpable. Pile three, be mindful. So the next card represents what your dreams are about. And again, the Eight of Swords. And here it is again with this despondence energy, this sadness, this negative mindset. The Eight of Swords is you you holding yourself back with your thoughts, your limited beliefs. And even since swords represent communication, your words. Like pile three, your reading is another reading that's very harmonious. I think Father that every single pile so far has been giving me a very clear and concise messages on the dreams. So I just want to take the moment to thank the Most High and thank Father for that. But pile three, your dreams have been trying to highlight to you that you might be keeping yourself small, that you might be keeping yourself back, that you're not trying to live up to your full potential because you don't believe it, you're not speaking it, and what you are speaking is keeping yourself small. There's an energy in the despondence card about someone being sad, but doing absolutely nothing to change it and wanting their spirit guides or wanting Mother Gaia to do it for them. Or to not really giving in to the energy of Mother Gaia or to your spirit guides so they can heal you and change you. But either way, there's an energy here of you having to like exit this mindset. And that's what integrating past, present, and future is all about. Changing of the mindset, of learning, of like taking off the labels from your experiences and just leaving them just as experiences, pile three. This is a very deep reading, and this is about really reconciling your past so you can have a brighter present and an even brighter future, pile three. This is about you no longer limiting yourself. I'm hearing plus ultra. And I'm also seeing, I know you guys aren't really nerds, and this is how I know this is my pal, because I'm seeing Yami from Black Clover, and his biggest thing is he always tells his magic knights to surpass their limits, go past your limits, and this is what you have to do: go past your limitations, pile three, and get out into the world. You're so much more powerful than you realize, so much more powerful than you're letting yourself be. You're keeping yourself chained and held back, and this is what your dreams are trying to tell you. So why did you have this dream, pile three? And here we have the moon. This is something that's very deep in your subconscious. I feel like this is also like sort of an awakening that's happening for you, pile three. You're starting to really understand and come into a better mindset of who you are. And your dreams are highlighting that for you. Like highlighting a little scope of your power, of some of the things that you can do, of how special, how royal, how incredibly powerful and potent you are in this world, pile three. The moon card here is letting me know that these things are hidden from you. These things are very deep and beneath the surface. And you're having this dream to bring them up, to trudge them up, which is why the moon is upright. This is something that's very healthy, something that you're facing, something that's coming up in a very healthy and positive way. If it was in reverse, then I'll say that this is something that you've been denying. But I have a feeling that you probably already know, pile three, because like I said, I feel like you guys are already pretty spiritual. I feel like you guys probably already know that you kind of been holding yourself back, or that you haven't really been trying to live up, not trying to live up, but you haven't been living up to your fullest potential. And this this spread is highlighting why. It's because of how you speak of yourself and how you speak of your life and your experiences. Change that. Your dreams have been bringing that up to your conscious mind. And you probably been thinking about that more and more lately and try to be more and more impeccable with your word. The next card represents what was you supposed to learn from the dream. And what you were supposed to learn from your dreams is the Chariot, which is beautiful. This actually resonates with me because I was doing another reading, I think maybe on Instagram, where I was talking about that I seen a sign in the world, and I seen the Rido rune. The Rider rune is all about it's all about a breakthrough. Well, not a breakthrough, but being on a journey and realizing that you're guided, that you're free. And this is what your spirit guides are what your dreams are trying to tell you. You're supposed to learn from this dream that you are unlimited, that you are powerful. The thing with the Chariot card is it represents going on a journey. It represents freedom. It represents unbridled passion. And with the King of Wands and the Chariot coming out together like this is letting me know that you really have the power to decide your fate. You can speak with your existence into being. You can manifest literally anything that you want, Power 3. Your power is limitless. I'm being drawn to the movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. How she just unlocked so much power in her mind that she just literally became omniscient. She transcended her physical form and just became consciousness. There's something here about that energy permeating this reading, Pile 3, that you literally have that much power because you believe. But you need to not hinder yourself with your words. Speak positively. You are powerful. I am, and I'm going to just use my own affirmation, I am a master magician. I am Magus Supreme. Tell yourself things like that and allow your power to really flow through you. Allow that stuff to really help you. Because you, Pile 3, your affirmations are actually quite powerful and potent. I don't know if you do them. I don't really do affirmations, but I might just start now. I might just start. But yes, your words are powerful, Pile 3, and you need to realize that. And you're more free, more powerful than what you even know. So how can you embody the lesson from this dream? It's the Ace of Swords. What's funny is that the Ace of Swords speaks of clarity coming through. In order to embody this lesson from what your dreams have been trying to tell you, you need to become more clear in your mind and more focused. Again, this is about the words and the way that you speak and communicate. Find new words to describe yourself, new words to describe your life lessons, positive things to say, and really get more clear on your energy and who you are, Pile 3, and who you are. With this Ace of Swords here, and how you embody this lesson, this is about you having a brand new mind and a fresh mindset. Leaving this energy of sadness in the past, and like I said, changing your present and going towards an even brighter future by just your words and your mindset alone, Pile 3. You're that powerful, and this is what you're meant to embody from this dream, and this is how you can embody the lesson. And what can support you is the Page of Wands, this courageous energy. Again, you see how the energy around the dreams is the king, but how you can start off is as the page. Apparently, you're not at the king energy yet, because you still gotta clear this hurdle, you still gotta learn this lesson, and you still gotta transform this energy. But if you do so with courage, enthusiasm, confidence, and even a little hint of fun, like this can be a fun thing for you as well. This is how you can really learn to really see your life differently and embody the lesson that these dreams have been trying to teach you, Pile 3. It's just relaxing, taking a more lighthearted and fun approach to life and not being so serious. Just realize that your past is your past. Your past shaped you into who you are, but it doesn't have to define you anymore, Pile 3. And that you can go off to a better and brighter future. And that you can change your present into anything that you want through your words and your intentions, Pile 3. So, if this reading resonated with you, Pile 3, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are always in the description box. You can book a reading, you can donate a deck, or you can even donate money if that's something that you want to do. Any way you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. Bye. If you chose the Perthro rune, pile 4, then this reading is for you. So a couple disclaimers, pile 4. My throat is a little sore, so I'm going to have to be speaking with a more deeper voice, especially since, I don't even do too much talking in my real life. Like, doing these videos is the most talking I do. So in order to be a little bit more kinder and a little softer on my throat, I have to speak in this way because it's a little bit more comfortable for me. So bear with me. The other disclaimer that I want to give you, pile 4, is that this is a supreme original spread, and I'm going to say it again. This is a supreme original spread, meaning that this is a spread that I developed and created for myself, by myself. The purpose of this spread is actually one that this spread is one that I actually used a lot, I should say. I started my dream interpretation journey before my tarot journey, but whenever I encountered a really difficult dream or one that I just really couldn't make heads or tails of, this is the spread that I used to actually help me out. So as per usual with all my spreads, each one of the tarot cards answers a particular question, and the oracles are just around, and the oracles and runes are around just to support. So to start your reading, I'll be analyzing your oracles and your runes. And right off the bat, I get the feeling that this is all about a rebirth and a change with forgiveness and renewal. Renewal speaks of your energy coming back to you, your life being restored. Again, this is a root chakra card as well, about you finally having peace, stability, and even tranquility in your life. Now, I think this is stemming from a deep emotional turbulence that you could have been having with the forgiveness card. Maybe you needed to forgive someone. Maybe you even just needed to forgive yourself, pile 4. But your dreams are pointing to you. Actually, I think it's you having to forgive someone else, because we do have the Two of Cups here showing up. The Two of Cups and even the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is about you having to forgive someone else and really realizing that it's okay for you to exist as yourself and exist as the person that you are. It's forgiving someone else and forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to live a brand new life. The Perthro rune is the rune of fate and a rune of chance. This is all about just the randomness of life, about things that are meant to happen. And again, there's something here about walking the tightrope. There's something here about having to maintain a delicate balance in your life. Yeah, maintaining a delicate balance in your life. But I really feel with the energy of the tarot cards and the energy here that you're walking this tightrope, pile 4. You just overcame a situation, and I think your dreams are trying to tell you this, that you just overcame a situation that could have been pretty dark, but now the sun is shining again. You can see that the sun is a pretty prominent thing in each one. Make sure you can see them all. That the sun shining is a very prominent thing in all of these cards. And you even have 2 aces ending your reading with the tarot cards. This is about newness being brought in. And this is what your dreams are trying to herald to you. That you're stepping into a new cycle of your life where, where fate is on your side. Where life is being restored back into your life. And old wounds are finally being closed and mended. But let's get into your tarot cards and get into your spread. So the first card is, what was the energy around your dreams? And the energy around your dreams has been the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles speaks of speaks of independence, plain and simple. This is about you accomplishing and achieving something on your own. This could have been something that you've been afraid to do, just trying to go out and do things on your own and really exist as an independent being. You could be someone who loves to be in relationships, someone who loves, and you could have been someone who could have struggled with codependency either now or in the past. But your dreams are trying to tell you that it's okay for you to be independent, that independence is what's really meant for you. And that's the energy around these dreams. It's one of independence, self-accountability, and self-efficacy, and good self-efficacy. A good belief in yourself and your ability to achieve. So what was the dream about? And again, your dreams have been about this Two of Cups. That's why I said you could have been dreaming about a situation with a past lover or having to forgive a past lover. There's something here with the Two of Cups speaking of a partnership and a union. There's being the energies around your dreams. I mean, no, not the energy around your dreams, but what your dreams have been being about. This could have been a union, a dream about a certain union that kind of left you scarred, that you had to forgive yourself and them in order to grow past and change. And your dreams just had to highlight and really bring up these experiences so that you can process and go through them. But either way, the Two of Cups definitely speaks of the energy of you and someone else, Power Four. And this is what your dreams has been about, you and someone else. But you really realizing that it's okay for you to exist as you, to be the person that you are, to be independent. And there's a beautiful sense of like acceptance that comes from that realization that you can be you, Power Four. You are not your partner. You are not this person. You are you. You are remade and you are renewed. And there's a strong energy around that and just accepting that that's happening in these dreams. So why did you have these dreams, Power Four? Power Four, why did you have your dreams? And this is because of the Six of Wands. This is to really boost your confidence. Again, like I said, the self-efficacy about your belief and your confidence into achieving things all by yourself. The Six of Wands here is all about like confidence, success, victory, recognition. You had this dream so you can really come through and understand like you are successful, beautiful, and independent all on your own, Power Four. Like you by yourself is a force. And anyone else that comes through is only meant to add to you and to increase that power. And not to make you who you are or to make you complete, Power Four. They are there to add to you and to complement you. You need to have more you're having these dreams because you need to realize that you're stepping into a period of more confidence, more self-belief, more more acceptance of yourself. I feel like I'm echoing and going around in a circle, but that's because your reading is so very tight, Power Four. The energy around your reading is so very tight. Like this is literally it. And I really feel like this is something that you already know and something that you're probably actively already working through already. So I really feel like I'm not telling you anything new, but this is what you've been dreaming about. This is what your dreams secretly mean. Now next is what were you supposed to learn from this dream? And here we have the Six of Pentacles. What we supposed to learn from this dream was about reciprocity, about give and take, about balance between two people. I really feel like your dream has been heavily centered around a relationship or your relationships have been highlighted to you. And what you're supposed to learn is what true balance looks like, what unbalance looks like from your past experiences, and really realizing that you're stepping into a period now that you recognize what unbalance look like. You're going to be shown what true balance, true harmony, true give and take between equals, between partners, between lovers, between friends and partners really look like, Power Four. This is what you're supposed to learn from this dream is what balance and equity. I'm hearing what equity looks like, what equality looks like. And this is something that you're really meant to learn. I really feel like some of you guys could have been either codependent or like maybe even like a chaser in your previous relationships. You could have had an over reliance on your partner, but now you're learning to really stand on your own 2 feet and to not let your partner be everything to you. But well, no, not to be everything to you, but to not rely on your partner for every single thing. About how to be more independent and self-sufficient. And this is exactly what your dreams have been trying to highlight to you. Number 5 is how can I embody the lesson from this dream? You can embody the lesson from your dreams with the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. Going out there, finding new opportunities, just really realizing that life is abundant. I'm hearing that life is abundant, that you are abundant, and that again, there's going to be beautiful new things sprouting up for you, new things coming into bloom for you to just grab. There's a strong energy here of things just like finally coming through and things finally working out. And you, in order to embody the lesson of the dreams, you need to really hold this belief that you are renewed, that you forgive yourself, forgive your past partners for, I don't know what you need to forgive them for, but this is about you. You'll know what you'll know, Pal 4. You'll know. This is about forgiveness and you finding a piece of tranquility, a renewal, of independence, self-sufficiency, self-efficacy from that acceptance of your past and the promise to do better in the future. And you need to really keep an eye out for opportunities. And in order to support this Ace of Pentacle energy, you have the Ace of Wands, which is all about like your inner fire, your will, your inspiration. Be inspired and motivated to go out and make your mark on the world, Power 4. Be inspired to go out and to create things for your own, to to be independent, to start your own business, to start to monetize your own hobby, to just declare to yourself and declare to the universe that you are healed, that new life is growing, that your life is changing, and that you will be, and that you are better, and that things are moving forward in alignment with fate and with alignment to what's destined for you. Before I let you go, Pal 4, I'm going to read the renewal card. You are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. This is the time to start again and grow a strong foundation. And I'm glad I read it at the end, because that one little 3-4 sentences just encapsulate every single thing that I've been talking to you about in this reading, Pal 4. Take that to heart. Keep that in mind. This is what your dreams have been trying to tell you, Pal 4. So if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys would like to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, you can donate a deck, or you can even donate money if that's something that you really want to do. Any way you choose to support me, Pal 4 is A-okay with me and is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and be blessed, Pal 4. Bye.